Hello everybody, welcome back to Book Bar and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my 5-star predictions for the next 3 months. This is the way Tori from Novel Life does it. She does it in like 3-month increments, and I think that's fantastic because if you read a lot of books, it's a lot, you know, it kind of, instead of putting like 7,000 books that you think are 5 stars, you put like, you know, 5 stars for a couple months. So I have 6 books here. They have a different range of historical fiction and then romance. Obviously historical romance, I have a historical fiction, and then some contemporaries and a taboo romance. So this is only books that I own. I'm only doing owned books on my 5-star predictions for at least for these 3 months. We'll see, I might change it in the future, but I got this video completely from Tori from Novel Life. So the first 6 books on my 5-star predictions are Dangerous by Minerva Spencer. I don't know a ton about this. I will read the backs, but Jenn from Book Refuge really enjoyed this book. So I believe it is a woman and I got this at a secondhand bookstore, and look at the condition. It's like perfect. Did I get it at a secondhand bookstore? Thought I did. I think I did. I don't think I paid full price for it, but yeah, she was like, she was kidnapped or something. I don't know, but let's just read the back. Lady Euphemia Marlington hasn't been free in 17 years. Since she was captured by the Corsairs and sold into a harem. Now the Sultan is dead and Mia is back in London, facing relentless newspapermen and an insatiably curious public and her first season. Worst of all is her ashamed father's ultimatum: marry a man of his choosing or live out her life in seclusion. No doubt her potential groom is a demented octogenarian. Fortunately, Mia is no longer a girl, but a clever woman with a secret and a plan of her own. Adam de Courtenay's first 2 wives died under mysterious circumstances. Now there is an peer in England willing to let his daughter marry the dangerously handsome man the Ton calls the murderous Marquess. Nobody except Mia's father, the desperate Duke of Carlisle. Clearly, Mia must resemble an aging matron or worse. However, in need of her heir, Adam will use the arrangement to his advantage. But when the two outcasts finally meet, assumptions will be replaced by surprises, deceit by desire, and a meeting of minds between 2 schemers may lead to a meeting of hearts if the secrets of their past don't tear them apart. So that sounds fantastic. This is the first one on my 5-star predictions for the next 3 months: July, August, and September. Then we have The Beast of Besswick, by Emily Howard. I read the 2nd book in the series and I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people don't love it, but I gave that one 5 stars. So I'm only assuming that I will give the first one 5 stars because people say this one is even better. So Lord Nathaniel Hart, the disagreeable Duke of Besswick, spends his days smashing porcelain, antagonizing his servants, and snarling at anyone who gets too close. With a ruined face like his, it's hard to like much about the world, especially smart-mouthed harpies with lips better suited to kissing than speaking, who brave his castle with indecent proposals. But Lady Astrid Everleigh will stop at nothing to see her younger sister safe from a notorious scoundrel, even if it means offering herself up on a silver platter to the forbidding Beast of Besswick himself. And by offer, she means that what no highborn lady of sound and sensible mind would ever dream of: a tender marriage with her as his bride. Then we have The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. I know that this is a very emotional book that a lot of people really like. I'm pretty sure Bree from In Love and Words really enjoyed this, so it is one that I think I will really enjoy. I love a good emotional read sometimes. 2 songs, same melody. Emery has never felt more alone. Raising her daughter is both her pleasure and her pain as she struggles to hold on to her job as a bartender and keep a roof over their heads with no one to help them, no support system, and any unexpected expense or late bill could turn their whole world upside down. Reeling from the death of his twin brother and bandmate, rock star Oliver Smith is trying to drink his problems away. Apparently, he isn't very good at it. They follow him wherever he goes. Also in hot pursuit are the paparazzi, who catch Oliver at his lowest low. He could have walked into any bar in California, but he walked into hers. Emery helps Oliver lose the crowd, and they find themselves alone, 2 people whose paths are marked with loss and pain. However, they hold an unshakable hope for healing. They find solace together, but can their love withstand the world? So that is another book on my 5 stars. That's more of a contemporary romance. And then we have On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. Two people stranded on an island struggle to survive and slowly fall in love in the runaway New York Times bestseller. Anna Emerson is a 30-year-old English teacher desperately in need of an adventure. Worn down by the cold Chicago winters and a relationship that's going nowhere, she jumps at the chance to spend the summer on a tropical island, tutoring the 16-year-old TJ. Oh, I knew that, but they don't develop a relationship till he's older. TJ Callahan has no desire to go anywhere. His cancer is in remission, and he wants to go back to his normal life, but his parents are insisting that he spend a summer in the Maldives catching up on all the school he missed last year. Anna and TJ board a private plane headed to the Callahan summer home. As they fly over the Maldives' 1,200 islands, the unthinkable happens. Their plane crashes in shark-infested waters, and they make it to shore, but soon discover that they're stranded on an uninhabited island. At first, their only thought is survival, but as the days turn to weeks and then months, Anna begins to wonder if the biggest challenge of all might be living with a boy who's gradually becoming a man. So, I know that it's a stranded island romance. Then we have Sinner by Sierra Simone. I read Priest in January, and I absolutely loved it. And I've heard that this one is even better. This follows one of the Bell brothers. It's not, Tyler is the one who the first one was about. So, of course, it doesn't say the first few chapters. But, that's fine. Then the back doesn't really give much. But I'm not a good man. I've never pretended to be. I don't believe in goodness or God or any happy ending that isn't paid for in advance. What I do believe in, money, sex, and McClellan 18. They have words for men like me, playboy, womanizer, skirt chaser. My brother used to be a priest, and he only has one word. Sinner. I think it's a best friend sister romance, and she wants to be a nun, and they tell her she needs to lessons instruction type of thing, have a couple one night stands, and they end up falling in love. So this is the second Bell brother, and I really enjoyed the first one. I absolutely loved it. So I am going to guess that I'm going to love this one as well. I will probably listen to the audiobook because I'm pretty sure Jacob Morgan is the narrator and he is just fantastic. But if you want to read these, don't go into them thinking they're going to have some fantastic plot. They're here for a good time. So that is another one on my 5-star predictions. And then the last one is my historical fiction choice, The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I am sure that this book will make me cry my eyeballs out. Has double edges, which I hate, but that's okay. In April 1942, Lale Sokolov, a Slovakian Jew, is forcibly transported to the concentration camps at Auschwitz-Birkenau. When his captors discover that he speaks several languages, he's put to work as a tattooer, the German word for tattooist, tasked with permanently marking his fellow prisoners. Imprisoned for more than 2.5 years, Lale witnesses horrific atrocities, barbarism. I swear I can speak. But also incredible acts of bravery and compassion. Risking his own life, he uses his privileged position to exchange jewels and money from murdered Jews for the food to keep his fellow prisoners alive. One day in July 1942, Lale, prisoner 32407, comforts a trembling young woman awaiting in line to have the number 34902 tattooed on her arm. Her name is Gita, and in their first encounter, Lale vows to somehow survive the camp and marry her. A vivid, harrowing, and ultimately hopeful recreation of Lale Sokolov's experiences as the man who tattooed the arms of thousands of prisoners with what would become one of the most potent symbols of the Holocaust. The Tattooist of Auschwitz is a testament to the endurance of love and humanity under the darkest possible conditions. So yeah, this is on there as 5-star predictions. I have been to a concentration camp. It was not Auschwitz. I went to, what was it? I can't think of what it was called. I'll type it. But I went there in Austria when I went to, I think it was Austria that I was in. but I'll put it here. I went there in 2017 when I went on a trip to Europe, and it was the most heartbreaking day of our trip. It was an amazing, fantastic trip. That day just absolutely gutted all of us. There wasn't a single person who wasn't crying. And I like can't even imagine going through that. And so as much as I hate reading about it, I enjoy is a terrible word to say, but reading about encounters from, I mean, I know that these are obviously fictionalized, but it just makes me think, and I really do enjoy reading books set in World War II, and by enjoy, I mean, like, it's hard to say I enjoy them, because I do, but I don't, so I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, these are the 6 books on my list of 5-star predictions. For now, it's just owned books, so I might end up changing it. Maybe for my books for October, November, December, I'll do only like KU books that I have or something. But it'll probably still be books that I own. But these are my 5-star predictions. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these, if any of these were 5 stars for you. And yeah, I will talk to you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps my channel grow. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!